I'm Circuit Judge Anita Harold Ashley, and I'm proud to sponsor this ad supporting the Roane County Raiders. I've spent a lot of time participating in sporting events in my lifetime as a player, a Raider parent, and a fan. I've observed there are lots of ways people enjoy the games. It might be like my dad, who quietly studied the game to catch stats, or my dear mom, who gained a reputation for yelling at the refs. Or the fan may be there primarily to enjoy the band or the cheerleaders. But it's clear, we're all rooting for the Raiders. Let's win.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Anita Harold Ashley, Kate J. Burbank, Treasurer.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Your Erie agent in Spencer is Ashley Insurance. Get a quote today at ashleyinsures.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
This is Jennifer Board Nichols at Board Depew Realty. So many things have changed around us lately, and we are all concerned about what the future holds. During these uncertain times, we want you to know that one thing will not change, and that's the service and the professionalism we will offer you at Board Depew Realty. My grandmother started this company over 64 years ago, and one thing hasn't changed. If you use Board Depew Realty to buy or sell your home, you are guaranteed to receive service that is guided by principles like honesty and wisdom and a conscience. Owning a home is the American dream, and that hasn't changed. So let Board Depew Realty show you the way to that dream. Even if the times are changing, principles and service shouldn't. So let Board Depew Realty show you that some things remain the same.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
This message comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental, located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Soda pop consumption has been linked to a number of health issues, including obesity, diabetes, and osteoporosis, and it's no secret that soda pop can cause tooth decay. The sugar combines with bacteria in the mouth and forms a strong acid that attacks tooth enamel. By limiting or eliminating your consumption of soda pop and other sugary drinks, as well as brushing twice a day and flossing once a day, you can significantly reduce your risk of cavities. Call Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's dental care. That's Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at calhounbankswv. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
This is Dan from D&D Motors.
And Donna from D&D Customer Care.
From sales to service, we can take care of all your automotive needs.
So whether you're in the market for a car or just need some repairs, we are just a phone call away.
For sales, call 304-519-2157.
And repairs, call 304-927-5688.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of Auburn County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Lady Raider volleyball and softball player Mahaley Nicholson for Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that projects are completed in a timely manner, that customer expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at www.eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Ed Nicholson, owner, West Virginia Contractors License 055775.
This is Ashton Rhodes, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Are you struggling to control your blood pressure, lower your A1C, or manage other chronic health conditions? Do you ever feel overwhelmed or unsure after an office visit and need some extra help? If that's you, we can help. Roane County Family Healthcare is now providing chronic care management services for qualifying patients. By enrolling in our services, you will receive one-on-one consultations, an individualized comprehensive care plan, education, monthly check-ins, and more. All of this will allow you access to your care team easily for questions, concerns, or follow-up. So are you ready to team up and find a healthier version of you? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your chronic conditions. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Rhodes Auto Service in beautiful downtown Arnold'sburg, West Virginia, is a full-service auto center providing you with AC, front end and four-wheel alignment, tires, exhaust systems, to basic oil changes and state inspections, and full electrical diagnostic service. Our highly trained technicians with over 40 years of experience between them, Rhodes Auto Service in Arnold'sburg, West Virginia. 304-655-6765. And be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Motor Supply on Arnold'sburg Road in Spencer is the place to shop for the best selection of cold weather gear. We have a wide selection of boots including Rocky, Wolverine, and Georgia boots, steel-toed and non-steel-toed as low as $78. Carhartt bibs in most sizes starting at just $90, and many different styles of sweatshirts starting at only $40. Visit us on the web at HildrethSupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at 373 East Main Street, Arnoldesburg Road. We're the largest flooring warehouse in town, and it's fully stocked with the latest trends in floor covering. All first quality with fair pricing, great values, and professional installation. Stop by or call today, 304-927-8082, or check us out on the web.
Take a small drive to big savings. HonestFreds.com.
Everyone here at Jack Garrett Ford wishes you the inventory spotlight is on savings at Jack Garrett Ford. Like an 18 Ford EcoSport SES 4-wheel drive, $17,900. A 19 Kia Rio LX, $15,900. A 20 Toyota Double Cab SR 4x4, $35,900. While they last. And there's lots more. Check out JackGarrettFord.com. And accepting special orders for new Fords. The savings are at Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
As someone who played high school sports, I was able to learn the importance of hard work and being dedicated to your job. And these lessons are why it is important that we support high school athletes. I have continued to apply these lessons to my career as a prosecuting attorney for the last 15 years. And they are the same lessons, hard work and dedication, that I will use every day as a circuit judge. In 2024, vote Josh Downey for circuit judge in Division 3.
Paid for by the committee to elect Josh Downey. Aaron M. Nichols, treasurer.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just a start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. The name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit KirbyInsurance.com.
Hungry? There's only one place to go to satisfy a hunger that big any time of the day or night. McDonald's in Spencer. Choose from the famous Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, add fries and sweet tea, and you've got a meal that can't be beat. Start your day off right with the best breakfast in town. McDonald's in Spencer. Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, hot cakes, sausage burrito, add a cup of premium coffee and a hash brown. Great prices every day. McDonald's in Spencer. I'm loving it, and so will you.
McIntosh Hardware Furniture and Appliances has been servicing Spencer and the surrounding area for over 50 years. McIntosh carries the finest selection of products to bring you the best value for your purchases. We are a full-line furniture, appliance, bedding, and hardware retailer. We proudly supply Amana, Frigidaire, Vaughn, Broan, Lazy Boy, Whirlpool, Brown, and Maytag products. Shop local and support local businesses who support local athletes. We offer what the big stores won't: sales, service, delivery, installation, and removal. Call 304-927-2700. Visit us on the web at macintosh.goretailer.com. Check out our Facebook page at McIntosh Hardware Furniture and Appliances, or stop by and see us at 204 Market Street in downtown Spencer.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's live streaming coverage of Roane County High School Raider Wrestling action. We welcome you from the Braxton County Armory as we get set for a quad meet. This is the State Duels Region 2 qualifier for Class AA, Single A, and top 2 teams out of this 4-team event will head to the State Duels Tournament hosted by the Greenbrier Resort. So a very great opportunity for your Roane County Raiders. Going to be a very fun afternoon, a fun evening here of wrestling. Obviously, we know that the weather forecast is not the best coming into tonight, but we are here, and we will have this meet throughout the evening. Hopefully things go off without a hitch. Glad you could join us here on both our YouTube and Facebook streams alongside John Penna. My name is Andrew Miller. We've got 4 teams in this, John, 4 very, very quality teams. When you look at the 4 teams that are in this region, this is going to be very, very, very tough when you look at the most recent polls.
Yeah, definitely will be. If you look down the polls, you see Braxton County sits at number 5, Herbert Hoover at 6, Roane County at 7, and Clay County at 8. So we're 3 top 10 teams here, and I'm not sure if Lewis has gotten any state love right now at the AA level. But yeah, it's a very good region of wrestling. These 4 teams always compete for the title. Braxton County has been phenomenal for the last 6 years. You can never count Clay County out. And Lewis is kind of on the upswing of things. They've really got some quality wrestlers and a lot of guys coming back from last year's team.
So an opportunity to qualify for the State Duels Tournament. Again, there are 4 separate regions in Class AAA, 4 separate regions in Class AA and Single A. And again, we are in a very, very good region right here. When you look at the teams that we have in this one, you look at Roane County, Braxton, Lewis, and Clay County, teams that are, other than Lewis County, in the same LKC conference, teams that we're going to see in the regional competition to advance to the state tournaments. So very good region here on its own. But there are some very good regions across the state of West Virginia. When you look at Class AA, Single A, in Region 1, you've got Fairmont Senior, the host of that region, with Tyler Consolidated, Oak Glen, and East Fairmont. You mentioned Fairmont Senior, Oak Glen, probably the 2 favorites out of that. This in Region 2. Region 3, Independence, Herbert Hoover, Greenbrier West, and Shady Spring. That's hosted by Independence. That's an interesting one as well.
Yeah, if I was to bet, if I was to guess there, I think you're going to get Greenbrier West out of that one, and probably Herbert Hoover. Indy has some injuries. Indy's got some things going on that may affect that one. So I would say definitely Greenbrier West, and I think Hoover pulls it out.
Region 4 hosted by Point Pleasant includes Point Pleasant, Williamstown, Winfield, Ravenswood in that one.
I see Point Pleasant, coming out clearly ahead of everybody there. And I think Ravenswood may be the next team that comes out of that. So when that happens, then we'll all be together and we'll wrestle at the Greenbrier on February 2nd, which is a very, very cool thing and an honor to go get a chance to wrestle at the Greenbrier Resort.
Again, the top 2 teams here tonight will advance to the Greenbrier on February 2nd for the State Duels meet. So a great opportunity for your Roane County Raiders. Let's take a look at the projected starters for Roane County going up and down the roster. We've had some turnover. We've got some injuries going on right now. And as it looks right now, at 106 pounds, a really nice surprise as a freshman, Noah Penna, who has been very competitive. No 113 for Roane County. Then you've got Tyson Penna, who finished 5th last year in the state at 120. Tommy Evans, not sure if he's going to wrestle today at 126. He's been nursing a bit of a knee injury. And then you move up to 132, Jimmy Lance having a tremendous second season in wrestling. Gabe Deaver at 138, Forrest Coe at 144. Very good first set of wrestlers for the Raiders.
Yeah, definitely. So, you look across there, Tyson being the lone senior, got his 100th win last week at St. Mary's. And really, since he's been able to get to the 120 mark, is undefeated on the season. So he's having himself a nice year. Jimmy Lance has really been a surprise. a great match with him and Landon Delwart from Clay County. The last time that Roan and Clay faced off at the Army National Guard duels, Jimmy came out with the pin there, and then Forrest and Deaver there at 38 and 44. They've kind of been up and down, a little sick here and there. Some family events that they weren't able to be at some tournaments. So those guys are just now getting started back to being back on the mat and feeling comfortable.
Well, obviously, this is the season to be sick if you're going to. This is our first broadcast back after a couple of weeks off due to some illness. You look at the higher weight classes for Roane County, another great season forming for the freshmen in Mac Webb, and a tough weight class for a freshman 150. 157, Bradley Mace coming into his own, just like he did last year, latter part of the season. 165, Leland Schaefer has been a really nice, sturdy wrestler there. Another great season for the senior Grayson Steele at 175, dropping from 190. It's a much better position for him. At 190, Lane Watson having a tremendous year, ranked second in the state. A bit of a changeover, 215. Leo Rogers coming in, replacing Coben Cottrell. And at 285, Tyson Freeland. National anthem, we will take a break for that. National anthem finishing up. Obviously, we wanted to take a look and not overlook this 175 through 285-pound class. We'll talk about the two, Grayson Steele and Lane Watson. Let's talk about Leo Rogers coming in now. The injury to Coben Cottrell looks like he will be lost for the season. Tough for that young man in his first year.
Yeah, definitely so. But, we're going to go back and talk about some of these guys. Mac Webb last week pinned a very good wrestler from Hurricane to take first at St. Mary's. Really doing well at 150, a tough weight class for a freshman. You got Bradley Mace also. That's really, like you talked about, coming into his own. But we'll jump ahead to Grayson Steele. The different cut, the cut that he made to get down to 75 was very good for him, and then and it helped out Lane Watson. So it helped our team out. Lane was able to stay at 190. Lane's ranked second right now in the state. Grayson, I believe, is ranked seventh right now in the state. And then a freshman, Leo Rogers, steps in, and he's able to wrestle at 215, giving up some weight there, but he's able to wrestle.
So we haven't gotten a lot of information as far as the format here. We do know there are 4 teams. There's 2 mats, so we're going to be focused, those of you who are tuning in, we're going to be focused on Roane County matches. You will see, if you're tuning in from another team, your team at least once here tonight.
Well, so first of all, Roane County will face off against Braxton County.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you know that, John. That will give me a chance to go ahead and set that up.
Roane with Braxton in round 1. Roane with Clay in round 2. And then Roane and Lewis round 3. I'm going to go old school here and keep a tally on points on this paper.
So Roane versus Braxton to lead it off. Braxton the host. Again, 3 of the top 10 teams in Class AA here tonight. Roane County and Braxton will be on mat number 1, we assume is what it's going to be. The mat to our left. So again, we will be focused on that mat. We will tune in to the other mat as we can. And we do appreciate everyone who is tuning in, joining us, whether you're watching for Roane County wrestlers, or you're just watching for another team, very happy you could join us here for this. Glad to get a broadcast in, folks. It has been a rough last couple of weeks. Last week, we missed a bunch of basketball action, also missed a wrestling tournament at St. Mary's due to illness. And then this week, we come back ready to go, and the weather has not cooperated. Lots of cancellations until tonight. And unfortunately for the basketball programs, girls and boys, both rescheduled contests tonight, both on the road. Girls heading to Webster County tonight, and the boys headed to St. Mary's. But we had already committed to this, so we're here for wrestling.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things that wrestling doesn't get a ton of pub, but Roane County wrestling is really on the upswing over the last couple years. So having Alpha Wrestling bring us an opportunity to wrestle year-round, it's really turned some things around. I really want to brag on the middle school team at Spencer Middle School. They are putting in a lot of work, and it's showing. They're missing 5 weight classes, but they're finishing usually pretty high up there in those tournaments. And they're not only hitting tournaments, they're hitting tough tournaments. Those guys are really competing well. And then the youth wrestling of the youth Raider teams. Last week we hosted a match, and it was a blast. A lot of our kids from that youth team was able to come out there on top and get some good pins.
Well, we'll get things started here at 106 pounds. Again, for Roane County, freshman Noah Penna. And he has got himself a tough one here with Cody Stout.
Cody Stout, a senior, one of the toughest kids, Drew, that you're going to see as he goes to work on Noah here. And this is a match that Noah and I talked about over the week. You know, he said he's really going to give it his all and fight, but he understands how tough and how technical Cody Stout really is.
Stout with the early takedown. Again, we'll keep you abreast of the Lewis County, Clay County duel as best we can. We're going to keep track of Roane County here this evening. Again, the Raiders looking to be one of the top 2 here tonight. If so, they will advance to the Greenbrier Resort on February 2nd for the state duels tournament. Stout now with some back points and a pin opportunity. And over near the edge of the mat.
Trying to fight that off. No call yet. And
there is the pin. As you mentioned, a very tough opponent for the freshman Noah Penna.
So now our 113, there will be a 113 forfeit.
Roane County without a 113. And a forfeit victory for Meadows. And we move right up to 120 pounds. And again, you mentioned the senior Noah Penna having a tremendous senior campaign.
All right, now so you have Morris here, I believe.
Yeah, his opponent is Morris.
Morris has dropped down from 26 to 20. Same deal with Meadows. Meadows dropped down from 20 to 13. So this will be the second opportunity that Tyson's had to wrestle Mr. Morris here.
Penna picking up his 100th career victory at St. Mary's. Did it in style, as you mentioned, John. He had 5 matches. He won the first 4 to get to 99, and in the championship match to win the tournament, defeated a Chapmanville wrestler in overtime to get win number 100.
It was a very good match as Tyson rolls through and doesn't get a point there, but nice little arm drag. Both guys kind of feeling each other out. They haven't wrestled each other since last season. They would have wrestled at the Gary Bender Invitational in the finals there. A lot of hand fighting.
Penna looking for a throw in on a single. As Meadows, Penna turning this into a pin opportunity.
Meadows doing a good job of fighting that off, but
just the transitioning that Tyson has been able to do this year with all the work he put into the offseason. So smooth from one move to the next. Hops over looking for a better opportunity at a pin. 45 seconds left in the first period.
Still fighting it off. Nice job. Looked like a pin there, but nothing given.
Back points, near fall 3. So the lead 5-0 with 20 seconds remaining in the first. Meadows up to his feet temporarily.
Still working.
Meadows getting himself a reversal now.
Some points given up here late in this period. Nice fight by Meadows.
Moving on to the second period. The mat to our right, just getting ready to get started. Clay County and Lewis County.
Excuse me, this is Morris, right?
Yeah, Morris. I apologize.
You said Meadows, so I said Meadows.
I do apologize. Meadows was the 113. Morris choosing bottom position here to begin the second.
Morris is working to get out again. Nice match here. Penna was in position there in the first period and wasn't able to get the pin. Now it's a 5-3 match.
This Braxton County program, and I mean program, under the direction of the longtime head coach, National Wrestling Hall of Fame member Sterling Bean. That's a name synonymous in West Virginia with wrestling. Year in, year out, a great program.
Morris doing a good job of pushing the action here. 5-3 still. Tyson's leading. They're just hand fighting here, it seems to be.
Minute gone by in the second period. The lone point and escape to begin for Morris.
Keeps working on that. Trying to get that Merkel set in, and it hasn't went yet. Morris does a good job of stuffing it.
30 seconds remaining. Period number 2.
Nothing scored since beginning of this period. Morris doing a good job stuffing Tyson's shots. He did a great job there. Just blocked it basically with his head.
Two wrestlers off the mat, back into the center. 10 seconds remaining, short time. See if anybody wants to try to make a move late. So not see one. Move to the third period. Penna will have the choice, immediately choosing bottom position. Looking to try to extend his lead.
Can't really see because the official.
Penna looking for a reversal here.
Got a chance here.
Just got to break free that one leg. He's got it. And Penna with the reversal to begin the third.
Looking to score here. Got it.
There's a locked in tilt. He's got some back points coming. It'll be a 5 count. And 3 more.
Still staying heavy. Orstow doing a good job of fighting from bottom. Morris looks to sit back. Pressure back in. A minute left to go here in the period.
Well, if you're Morris, even if you're not able to make a comeback, you definitely want to try to keep it to 7 or fewer to keep it at just a 3-point victory.
Yeah.
If you're Penna, Down 12-0. You're trying to help your team with a pin here.
Yep, looks like the pin is set in.
40 seconds left. Tyson trying to stretch Morris out. Morris rolling side to side. 3 more back points coming, so the lead now up to 10. Roane County trailing at the moment 12-0. A pin at 106 for Braxton. A forfeit at 113. And 34 seconds remaining in the third at 120. Morris up to his feet. Back down to the mat. Penna looking for another pin opportunity here.
Morris has got a hold of the leg. Tyson's got him almost in a cradle situation. Now, Tyson looking to.
10 seconds left in the third.
Not going to get the pin here.
Well, not, but he will have a major decision. So give Tyson 4 for the victory, and that gets Roane County on the board for the first time. With 4 trailing 12-4 now. And we're moving up to 126. Looks like we will have a match, John. So we will have Tommy Evans. Weren't quite sure if he was going to wrestle or not. Actually, is he going to?
Nope, that's going to be a medical forfeit. So now we're going to bring up Jimmy Lance. And
I saw him heading to the scores table for a second, putting his headgear off. I thought, oh, he's in. So 132, Roane County's Jimmy Lance. And wine for Braxton County.
Nice job there, Jimmy Lance getting in deep on a single win. Is it wine or win?
It's W-Y-N-E. I'm going to assume wine. Comment wondering, John, how you stay so calm when your boy is on the mat.
Who says that?
That's Sherry Roberts.
Listen, you've seen him wrestle there for like 10 years. Every match is kind of the same. Now, of course, at the state tournament, it's a little bit different. Right here as Jimmy Lance shoots in.
Chalk it up to zen-like patience for John Penna.
You have 4 boys. You have to practice patience.
Lance with a couple of nice early shots. Had a throw on the edge of the mat.
So 0-0 still here. Jimmy did a good job of sprawling there as Wine looked to score. Jimmy's going to score there. Got his 2.
Nice spin around to the back. Roane County's got their work cut out for him here, down 18-4.
Braxton definitely being the strongest team that we'll see here tonight. Overall, Clay County's got some injuries. They've got some things that aren't working in their favor. Lewis County has some weights that they're missing, so that's going to hurt them a little bit.
Well, when you talk about duals formats, it always helps to have a full roster. Braxton County, the only team here that is fielding a full roster tonight. And again, you talked about Roane County. Normally would be only forfeiting 113, but
right.
With the injury right now to Tommy Evans, and he's a very solid wrestler, the sophomore.
Yes.
So you lose that, and you lose an opportunity for points there because he's going to have a chance.
Yeah.
So the rest of the Raiders up and down this roster need to perform well. First period ending with Lance riding it out, leading 2-0. Period number 2, Lance will choose neutral.
Jimmy goes in for a shot, did not get it. Looks like Wine's got a nice lock on the head. Jimmy's got to control that wrist and that elbow. Keep working towards the leg. Don't give the leg up. Nothing given up.
Lance back to his feet. Both wrestlers at the edge of the mat. And reset coming with 1:27 remaining. Second period action. Raiders will be in action, weather permitting, again this Saturday. We'll be heading to Herbert Hoover for a big individual tournament.
Yes. A lot of teams supposed to be there. Weather permitting. Jimmy's got to stay off of his hip. Keep a hold of that leg. Nothing given up yet. Third period, 1 minute left to, or excuse me, second period, 1 minute left to go here. Jimmy's trying to get to the double. He's got the double, switch to it. Now he looks to score. He's going to pop his head out. Both wrestlers going to be out. Nope, they're going to crawl back in.
40 seconds.
Get off the hip.
And counting in period number 2. Now Wine going to spin around, break that wrist, or break the control on the leg. Ties it at 2. Official says we will reset. 30 seconds remaining, second period.
Jimmy's got a score here.
Quickly to his feet. Wine looking to work in on that half.
13 seconds left to go. 10 seconds, 2-2 here in the second period. Jimmy looked to score. Time's up.
Will not do it, so we move to the third.
Very good match. So far, so good.
Ryan with the choice to begin. He will choose bottom. And this could be a 1-point victory for somebody. This is a close one.
Jimmy's got to do something here to get some back points or get some points on Wine. And Jimmy's been really working at this at practices and over the last couple weeks of staying very good on top and working to get some back points. And he's still working here as Wine on bottom is flattened out, working to get his base. Jimmy's got to get to the side. Nothing given up yet. Stays heavy. Got that wrist inside.
Minute 20 remaining. 138-pound weight class coming up next.
Jimmy's still trying to hold him down, and he returns him to the mat. 1:08 left to go here in this match. 2-2 at 132 pounds.
Wine heading towards the edge of the circle.
Jimmy looking to stay heavy here. They're going to restart.
49 remaining here in period number 3.
All right. Little spiral ride action by Jimmy Lance here on top.
May get the sense this may come down right to the wire.
Nothing given here yet. Jimmy still working that, trying to get that far wrist pulled in. Nothing given yet. Nice job by Wine fighting down here on bottom. Pretty much this whole match. Wine looking to get out, able to get to his feet, but
15
Lance holds him down. One turn to his back, or one escape, will win the match.
And now rolling Wine through. Lance has a chance for some back points with 1 second left, and he is going to win it with 2. Wine rolled over, looked like for a second, John, he may have gotten a reversal. Instead, Lance rolled all the way through and ended up getting the victory on the last second.
Wow.
What a match.
That was nice. All right.
Give Roane County 3 points.
So we've got 7 now.
Raiders still trailing in the duel.
By my calculation, 18-7.
138 pounds. Gabe Deaver for Roane County. Smith for Braxton
Smith,
County.
a very tough wrestler. Sophomore this year. State placer last year. He was 132. But Deaver, tough guy, strong guy, tries to fight off.
Smith in, though, on a quick single.
Very quick and very deep. He's going to give up. Deaver's just going to give up a couple there, fight that off.
Here, the mat slap to our right. The Lewis County wrestler with a pin.
138 weight class, the same as what Roane County's going here. Paxton Smith, though, got a wing in, trying to walk that up. Deaver's doing a great job of just fighting that off with a minute left to go, getting some back points right here by Smith. And a possible pin, nothing yet.
And there it is. As you mentioned, very tough draw for Roane County's Gabe Deaver. And that pin will advance Braxton County's lead as we move to 144 pounds. First-year wrestler Forrest Co for the Raiders. Now we got a Smart and a Smart, 144, 150. So I'm not sure which one is where, John. You got to help for me there?
I don't. I think this may be Brody Smart. I'm not positive. I think maybe I know he's a football guy too. Forrest Co, though, for Roane County, one of those guys that was able to get some wrestling action in the spring with Alpha through the summer, through the fall. He was sick there for a couple tournaments, so he's just now getting his feel back for wrestling. And with this being his first year, those couple weeks off of wrestling made it a little tough for him to get back into the rhythm of it. Nothing given up yet here. Forrest Co, though, a very strong kid, works very hard in the wrestling room. It's just a matter of mat time and figuring out this sport, because it's not an easy one.
Well, in the absence of experience, some strength certainly does help the cause.
Yes.
And Forrest certainly does have that. Appreciate Toby Ford joining us, our athletic director, with the old-fashioned squeeze.
Forrest trying to Granby out. Tough thing to do there. Smart is deep in on a half.
40 seconds left in the first period.
Hit a switch. And a skate point for 30 seconds left to go. We're going to see if the strength of Forrest Co and a 2. So Forrest goes up 3-2 here. See if the strength plays a part here.
A very nice reversal. Take the lead right now with 10 seconds left in the first.
Listening to Coach Mack. Coach Mack wanted me to give a shout out to his boy over there in Ohio. So here's your shout out, young man.
Hopefully able to tune in. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. If you're joining us from Lewis County, Clay County, Braxton County, we invite you to like and share. Please follow us on our YouTube and Facebook channels. Period number 2 getting started. Smar choosing bottom position.
Smar's got a little bit of length on Forrest there. Makes it tough. Going for the double pry.
Looking for a sit out. Grabs a hold of that head for a second.
Nothing yet. Nice job, Forrest. Smart had a hold of his arm and Forrest was able to balance himself on his head and get back to some position. He's got to do a better job of breaking him down.
And those legs locked in nicely.
Yeah.
Returning to the mat. 110. Period number 2.
One thing about new wrestlers, Drew, is they get comfortable with a move, and that seems to be their go-to, and that's all well and good. So now in the wrestling room, we got to take a look at the film and say, okay, well, let's try to work something else. If this is not there, let's transition into this. Is Forrest going to be called for a locking the hands? And man, what a chance right there. You don't lock hands. You've got an opportunity there to get somebody in a headlock and get a pin. Nothing.
We'll give up a point. We are now tied at 3 apiece, 42 seconds remaining. When you talk about new wrestlers getting used to one move, and especially because throughout the season, these wrestlers see each other so many times. And he's got it again, unfortunately.
It's one of those things that, like I said, when you've kind of been off the mat for a couple weeks, you're not into this match flow, makes it tough. 31 seconds left to go here in the second period. He's going to try a double thigh pry. Smar tries to buck him off.
Now, Co has given up a couple of points here, trailing 4-3, but obviously he has shown the strength.
Yes.
For a possible turn. Trying to work that half in.
He's got the half in, but Smar does a good job. All right, Forrest has got a chance to pin, and he's got it.
And there it is with 5 seconds left after giving up a couple of points. Co showing the strength and earning a very nice pin.
Forrest so brand new, he didn't realize that he had to raise his hands there. So now we'll move on to 150.
Well, Mac Webb has had himself one heck of a freshman campaign. And at 150, it also says Smar.
So I think what it was is they're going to bump Smar around between 144 and 150. And now Roane County with a forfeit victory. Looks like the score is going to be 24-19 as Blaine Jarvis gets to work. Bradley Mace, 157. Blaine Jarvis, though, top kid in the state, super good wrestler.
A very tough draw for Mace.
Yep, this kid works at it year round. No time off for him. We wrestled with him earlier this summer, or the fall. He was about 175. And he's all the way down to 157 right now.
Tough position for Mace. He has had that shoulder injury going all the way back to last year and really getting it cranked on. It should have been 3 for that, unless they gave him 2 and 2. I didn't see. John, I'm guessing they did give him 2 and then 2 separate back points.
That looks to be. Crazy thing is, Tyson and Blaine used to be in the same weight class when they were in middle school together. So it's going to be an 8-2 lead. I found a picture of them two together wrestling at Braxton County when they were probably in 7th grade. Tyson got a little taller. Blaine got a lot thicker and muscular.
Yeah. Jarvis working right now. Takedown and release. Takedown and release. 20 seconds left in the first period. Clay County and Lewis County. Matt to our right.
Bradley just in a tough spot. There's Jarvis. But the strength of Bradley Mace, man, amazes me. Time runs out, 12-2. But Bradley, though, country strong as they come.
12-2 is the lead as we enter period number 2. You mentioned Roane County and Lewis next. Is that correct, John?
Roane and Clay next.
Roane and Clay next.
Roane and Lewis to finish it out.
Boy, how many times have we seen Roane County and Clay County battle it out for dual supremacy?
Right. So tonight, it'll be Roane and Lewis to figure out who goes to the duals tournament as Jarvis is able to wrap up and get a cradle locked in.
And there is the pin. Well, valiant effort by Mace, but again, Jarvis, one of the best in West Virginia at this weight class.
Yes, definitely so.
Congratulations to Blaine Jarvis as he has his 150th win. He's the definition of being trained.
Well, congratulations to Blaine Jarvis. That victory number 150.
Yeah, back in middle school, you could tell that he was really going to come into his own, and congratulations to him and his family and the coaching staff here. Great kid, and he works for it. Definitely works for it.
Appreciate the update from Toby Ford, our athletic director. Lady Raiders at Webster County leading 18-6 after one period. Boy, how about the boys team going up on the road to Webster County against a top 5 team in Class Single A. Led going into the fourth period, 45-43, only losing, I believe, 6 points in that one.
Yeah. Cam Cumston with a big game. I think he had 8 threes in that game. Leland Schaefer's got a tough match, and here's Stephen Deal with a snap down here at 165 and a chance to pin. Schaefer going to fight off his back.
Quick takedown early and right into this pin position.
Tell you what, Leland has really wrestled well over the last couple weeks. He's starting to figure some things out, but when you have a good partner in the locker room, in the wrestling room like Lane Watson that works with you every day, it's going to make you a tougher guy here on the mat. He's going to fight still. Deal's got a chance for the pin, and he gets it.
A tough draw for Schaefer in the first dual matchup. Well, now we'll see Roane County's other senior, and Grayson Steele having a tremendous senior season, down to 175 from 190 last year. Another Deal.
I think this is the younger brother. Grayson Steele and Deal.
Steele looking for a quick takedown, gets it. And we've talked about the way he wrestles. It's always been very methodical. Even, in fact, he mentioned to us when we interviewed him before the season started, one of his goals this year was to stop being as methodical and try to be a little more just full-on aggressive when he hits the mat.
Yeah, he talked about getting a little quicker and all those things. And there's been some matches this year that definitely have went that way for him. Nice job there by Grayson, working to swim that head, and as soon as he does,
he's got the two, and he's got a big pin position here, showing his strength at 175, and there is the pin for Gray Bob. Tremendous match for Steele, and that gives Roane County 6.
Looking forward to this match right here. Lane Watson, Elijah Moore. Elijah had a bit of a knee injury, I think, through football season. He was dinged up a little bit, so this is the first time that these two have had a chance to see each other this year. These guys have played football against each other and seen each other quite a bit throughout their careers. Lane, number 2 in the state right now.
We talk about being aggressive, and that is the definition of aggressive. Lane Watson. Boy, got rolled back around, though, for a second.
Got a little squirrely.
Watson gets the 2. And what do we got here?
He got 2 for the takedown, 2 for the back points.
And then an escape is all that was given to Moore. And again, Moore, one of those guys who is extremely strong.
Yeah.
So you've got to be careful with some of the stuff that you do, as he showed right there, John, that he can be very dangerous.
Yep.
Quick, though, another takedown for Watson, who just works from start to finish. A minute gone by in the first.
Strength from Moore on the bottom is like no other. Lane pinned a very good wrestler from Hurricane. His Lane's got a half in pretty deep. Moore, though, with that base strength.
Yeah, some thigh thickness, as you mentioned. Stout young man. Had a pretty good individual campaign for the Braxton County football team. He's kind of a do-it-all player and another tough year for the Eagles.
Yeah, they moved him around a lot defensively. They put him in at nose guard, and I watched some film on him there, and he was tough at the nose guard spot, as Lane's probably got him in a tough – time was out.
Right at the end of the period, he will pick up a pair of back points. Second period action. And Moore saved by the bell. Moore with the choice. He'll choose top position.
Strong guy. Got to ride Lane out here. Possibly try to get a chance to turn him. Got a lock in, doesn't have a leg. Lane is completely out if he wants to be. Now Lane's going to go on the offensive.
Pop that head out. And the points for the Merkle.
Now Lane's legs out.
And the pressure into Moore, trying for the reversal. Watson posts ahead. Moore still with control of that right leg.
Lane giving a leg up.
Moore just again showing that strength.
Lane's one of those methodical wrestlers, what he wants to be. He just kind of lets guys get in position and tries to set something up.
And he wasn't working for an escape. He was trying for a reversal.
No 2 yet, given up.
30 seconds left in the second period. Watson checking the time.
Moore still holding on to that leg. 18 seconds left to go here in this period. Still has it.
10 seconds remaining. Watson now into the pin position. Towards the end of the second period, just as he did in the first, will not get the pin, will get the reversal, and will get the back points. So a 13-1 lead as we enter the third.
Good match. The strength of Elijah Moore, very tough. And the length of Lane Watson with his strength and knowledge. And I knew this one would be a very good match.
Moore showing the dangerousness with his strength. And he will grab the takedown.
Good match. 13-3, 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go here in the third period. Lane looking to get himself out as Moore has an arm trapped.
Minute with which to work.
Lane still Coach Mack says, let's score here. 13-3. Lane's setting something up, and you can tell by trying to set something up.
25 seconds left in the third.
Nothing yet. Moore looking for a power half. Lane gets the hips out to the side. Moore cranking, though, on that. Lane has an arm free. Moore is going to trap the arm with his legs. 2-1, and that's the end of the match.
So it'll be a major decision victory. 4 points for Roane County. Watson always frustrated without a chance to get a pin win. He likes those. But a victory nonetheless for Lane Watson.
Right now, Leo Rogers here, the freshman for Roane County.
Working against Wheeler from Braxton County. Quick takedown for Wheeler. And he will release for the escape point. Rogers new to the sport of wrestling.
Nope. Rogers has wrestled.
How many years?
4 years previous to this.
New to the sport of wrestling.
Oh, come on. So if it's new at 4.
5.
Okay, we got the 5-year mark.
5 years.
As long as we know where the mark goes.
Another takedown by Wheeler. Rogers extremely new to high school wrestling as a freshman.
There we go. You can tell by Rogers reaching back for the head.
We're undersized at 215 as well. As you mentioned, he's wrestled 190 a bit this year.
Yeah, he's wrestled 190 most of the time as he's putting a corkscrew right here, but still fighting it off. Not giving up any back points to, yep, there's one.
And now a pin.
Yeah, giving up quite a bit. So a pin here for Braxton.
So the Eagles will win the duel, so they are in good position. They need win only one more of the next 2, and they'll be one of the 2 representatives out of this region. Heavyweight matchup, 285, Tyson Freeland for Roane County. And your prodigal long-lost son.
Yes. Connor Dale. Connor Dale. Give him the middle name. Connor Dale. Connor, though, year behind Tyson. Well, actually, he and Freeland are the same age, but he and Tyson, my son, a year apart. So we've been around this fella for quite a while. He's a heck of a football player here at Braxton County, too. And really, honestly, last year started coming into his own on the wrestling mat. He's come a long way, but he puts some time in, he puts some work in. He's had some good wrestling partners in that wrestling room too here for Braxton County, so it shows here on how he wrestles. Freeland, one of those guys too for us, has had a couple weeks where he's been dinged up and has not been able to stay on the mat as much as he would like, and it hurts him just in mat time and knowledge. You see Connor really showing some strength. He understands balance here as well too. Got Freeland in a tough spot.
A little disappointed he cut the mullet. This would have been a great matchup of 2 big mullets.
The clash of the mullets.
And Facemeyer with the pin to finish off the duel. So a final score as John is adding up the totals.
By my score, 48-27, Braxton County.
So the Raiders 0-1 here.
Got to win the next two.
Yep. We'll have to defeat their longtime nemesis, Clay County, and follow it up with a victory over Lewis County. We will slide the camera over to mat number 2, as it is Lewis County and Clay County.
2:15 matchup right here.
So a couple of more matches going on now, as I'll have time to reset.
So Roane County, Braxton, that's always going to be a tough one. Braxton has some very good wrestlers throughout that whole lineup. And Roane County, some guys that have been dinged up a little bit. It's been nice to see Tommy Evans get a chance to wrestle, and Coben Cottrell, you know. But overall, pretty good showing. Roane County was 6 wins out of the 14. Gave up a forfeit there at 113. Here's the 2:15 match. Lewis and Clay.
For Clay County, Farabee and Carson. For Lewis County, Carson with the victory.
7-2 win, and it looks like a forfeit victory here for Lewis County. So Braxton will stay. Lewis will leave and go over to wrestle on the mat closest to the American flag. Roane County will come over and wrestle Clay here.
Clay County staying put. While that gets set, folks, we're going to break away for a second, and we will be back in just a couple of minutes, ready to go for our second duel, Roane County and Clay County.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We've got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the old Armory building. Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
System, better healthcare, better living. Health System, your partner in health.
We welcome you back inside the Braxton County Armory as Roane County fell in the first duel of 3 here this evening. Region 2 State Duels Qualifier. 4 regions in Class AA Single A. This one has Braxton, Roane, Clay, and Lewis. Roane County falling to Braxton County in the first. So behind the 8 ball a little bit alongside John Penham. My name is Andrew Miller. Glad you guys could join us. And in that first dual match, Clay County and Lewis County, you have a final.
Yeah, so possibly Clay County. I think the forfeits at what weight class is Lewis County going to forfeit there? I think it's 57.
Let me take a look. Looking at 106, 157, and 165 all.
Yeah, you're losing out on 18 points right there. So that's tough. So I would say Clay County probably come out with the victory there. So, but we'll double check. We'll figure that out.
Well, the matchup that we have seen numerous times already this year, and as to what we have, Roane County will forfeit 113 and 126 against Clay County, but Clay County will forfeit 285. So if you look at the overall, Roane County will be down 6 going into the matchups. And while these guys have seen each other this year in duels matchups, Roane County and Clay County, how many times have they gone at it?
This is going to be round 3.
Round 3.
So right now we're looking at the 106 matchup for Clay and Roane, Noah Penna, and Tracy of Clay County. It's a split 1-1.
Well, Roane County needs to get all they can to begin here, because if they want to get themselves into a position to make a chance or make the state duels meet at the Greenbrier Resort on February 2nd, they got to win this one and then follow it up with a victory against Lewis County.
Mm-hmm. And Roane County and Clay have split. At Bob Zide, Clay County was able to get the victory. And then at the Army National Guard duels, Roane County was able to get the victory there. So opportunities for both teams to get a winning record against each other. A couple different wrestlers here, opportunities to win some matches that and get bragging rights for this week at least, because we'll see each other at LKCs, we'll see each other at regionals, and you never know. We may see each other a couple more times down the line. Actually, we will on senior night, February 7th at Roane County High School. So couple more chances.
So we will have a lot of matches here, not a lot of forfeits. 2 for Roane, 1 for Clay County. It'll be Braxton and Lewis to our left, mat number 1. Had a question, Brandy Gentry. It just depends. The question was, will we be broadcasting from Hoover Saturday? We are scheduled to broadcast Lady Raider basketball. They have a varsity game at Gilmer County on Saturday scheduled. Of course, obviously, all things in the next couple of days around the state are weather permitting. So if one happens and the other doesn't, we'll be whichever one doesn't. If they both happen, we will be at basketball. And if neither happens, we'll be home safely.
Eating a milk sandwich.
Watching my Packers try to defeat the 49ers.
It'll be a very tough task to broadcast the tournament, because it's an individual tournament. So you're going to wrestle. You may have 3 guys wrestling at the same time on different mats.
Yeah, even if we were there, even if we do go over there, we won't be broadcasting. We will just show the video. That's all we'll be doing. There will not be any audio to it. It'll just be matches upon matches upon matches. Well, looks like we're ready to go. Penna versus Tracy here at 106. Thanks to Toby Ford. Lady Raiders leading 36-12 at half, looking to go 9-4 on the season.
Great start.
Looking to remain perfect in the LKC East at the moment. Obviously, Gilmer and Doddridge were both on the docket this week. Both were postponed.
Mm-hmm.
And we're underway. Roane versus Clay. This is a rivalry. It doesn't matter if it's wrestling, football, softball, basketball, or underwater basket weaving. These 2 programs want to defeat each other. It's a healthy rivalry.
It is. A lot of these kids, we know them, have good relationships with them, the coaches, and so it's been a lot of fun. Right now, Noah Penna and Tracy right here of Clay have split 1-1. So this is for bragging rights, at least for this week. Nice job. Noah shot in and grabbed a leg. Tracy, though, the length has always been a problem for Noah as he works to dump, and he does. Wow.
2 for Penna to begin the match. Tracy was looking for reversal. Penna's got a hold of that head still, though, and he is going to roll Tracy back. Got to be careful, though. You're going to see a flop to the other side. Penna cranking on that head. There's the roll to the other side. 45 seconds left.
Back point's coming. Tracy's using that length.
Penna controlled at the moment. Tracy rolling back and forth. Penna in on it nicely here. Official moving back and forth, trying to see if a pin comes.
Tracy using that length.
No back points.
Still got a hold of it. Still got a hold of it. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 2, 1. Nothing. Giving up 1. Escape. Okay.
So an escape, but no reversal.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
5-1 the lead for Penna at the moment. We'll move to the second period. Tracy will choose bottom position. And Roane County will forfeit 113. So for the Raiders, it will be back-to-back Pennas on the mat.
Now Noah's got a wing in pretty deep. Trying to trip here. Got a chance. That length, though, we talk about it every match. Tracy is a long wrestler.
Towards the edge of the mats, and they'll reset. Penna being aggressive here on the top position, trying to keep Tracy on bottom.
Good job of staying heavy there. Once again, looking for the trip. Nothing yet. Tracy's still doing a good job of fighting it. Noah able to get him to the mat. Nothing yet.
Again, towards the edge of the mat, they will go. The question, Sharon Stewart, Mac Webb got a forfeit win in the first match against Braxton County. And he will wrestle in this second match. Penna working hard here on top. Minute gone by in the second. Big duel again for both of these programs. If Clay County is able to get the victory in this duel, they will secure a spot.
Yes.
In the state duels. If Roane County loses this one, they are out. So the Raiders have to win this one. Now Tracy working on a reversal opportunity. Got it.
Noah's got to try to fight it here. Tracy's hopping from side to side. 5-3. 32 seconds left to go here in the second period.
And potentially dangerous. Penna will pick up the point. I say potentially dangerous. I always get that confused. Illegal. Oh, that was I guess, full Nelson for just a split second. Penna trying to roll, trying to turn around, get away from Tracy's length. Just so difficult to do.
Noah's doing a good job of fighting that. He's got a leg here. Now if he can keep that, pull it to him and work to that. He's got to get his head free. He's got it. Got a chance.
Short time. Penna, if he gets around, he's got the 2 for the reversal right at the end of the second period, and that could be big. So Penna with an 8-3 lead.
Anything can happen.
Penna choosing neutral as we begin the third.
Got to get that head off the mat.
Again, Tracy with that length, the reach and the legs.
He's got Noah's arm trapped. Noah's going to try to fight that off if he can get to a leg. Noah's been successful switching to a double. He's got it.
Going to try to dump.
Got to go again. Now the single.
Now Penna's in a good position here if he can get those toes into the mat. But again, Tracy with that length, able to fight it off.
1:09 left to go here. Noah's in a tough spot on his hip. The length of Tracy is getting to that thigh. Nothing given up here yet.
A minute going by. Penna with an 8-3 lead at the moment. Penna, if he can pop that head out, Tracy's a little bit high right now.
Switch to the double. Noah's coming out the back. Oh.
Now Tracy able to secure the takedown. Now looking for some back points.
Nothing given up.
Penna rolling into Tracy.
Dog knot action going on right now.
Well, we got 3 coming for Tracy. That's going to at least tie it here. With time running out, we're headed to OT. 8-8 as we head to overtime. Boy, what a start.
Yeah, quite the match. 1 minute period here.
First takedown wins here in overtime, period number 1.
You can see Clay County's team really wanting it. Noah's got the chance here.
Turning into it, and Penna with the 2. And Noah Penna with a takedown right off of the bat. And he will get the victory to begin the duel. What a match. I don't know what it is about Penna and Tracy. They like to make it really good.
They battle it out every time. So Clay County will get 6 points here from the forfeit win at 113.
Jamie Rothfuss tuning in said, "Let's go, Noah, my man." Boy, what a match. As you can see, Penna spent. Coach John McIntyre talking him up. So with the forfeit at 113, Roane County trailing 6-3 now. And now Tyson Penna heading to the mats, facing off against Delwart. Clay County, they've got a lot of wrestlers around these weight classes. John, it's been kind of a mishmash back and forth as the season has progressed for them as to who's filling what position and what spot.
So they changed out. This is not Landon Delwart. This is a freshman wrestler, I believe, for Clay. Tyson's going to work right here.
Wasting no time getting the takedown. So what we had listed is not what is happening. 1 escape, 2 takedown. Now Penna gives up
what?
A point. Not sure what for. Quick return to the mat. 30 seconds in here in the first. Penna now looking for a fast pin. Pins would help Roane County's cause, and there it is. Very quick for Tyson Penna.
So now Tommy Evans will take the forfeit.
A short-lived lead for Roane County.
Or actually, so that Clay County's going to shift their wrestlers around here a little bit. That's a tactic that they have to do. So looks like they're going to get 6 points for.
They'll get 130, or they'll get 126. And it looks like Zane Minger is going to pop up from 126 to 132 to face Jimmy Lance.
All right.
So at the moment, John, what do we have as far as
So
points?
at the moment, Roane County it's 9-12. It's 12-9. Clay County's up. So Jimmy Lance and Minger are going to face off here at 132.
Obviously a tough draw for Lance.
Yes, yes.
Minger, one of the better in the state of West Virginia. Minger ranked 5th at 126.
Oh, Zane's
state.
Zane's a phenomenal wrestler. Been that way since middle school. He's going to work here on Jimmy. It's a tactic that Clay County was looking to exploit here.
Well, that's the
coaching part of it.
The coaching aspect of this is you look up and down the roster, you look at what they have, you look at what you have, you're looking for the best possible outcome in a dual matchup. And obviously, Minger bumping up here to 132 instead of being at 126 where he would have gotten a forfeit anyway.
Yeah.
Makes it tougher on Roane County's Lance to get a victory, makes it a better opportunity for Clay County to get a win. Potentially dangerous called. Official will reset the 2 in the center. Minger with the wing in. Official watching very closely again, though. There's that threshold when you lift that arm up and the shoulder gets cranked into a tough position.
Yep, it just depends on the angle of the arm.
Minger now looking for the turn. 35 seconds remaining. Lance fighting hard. Back points coming. 3 of them for Minger. Minger's going to lift that head now. 15 seconds left. And there is the pin. So 6 awarded to Zane Minger for Clay County, and that advances the lead in the duels for Clay County. Moving up to 138 pounds for the Raiders is Gabe Deaver. And I got no idea, John. Jarvis at 132, Coleman at 138.
So I think this is Jarvis.
So they are bumping everybody up here. Deaver looking for the aggressive shot to begin.
Deaver, another one of those guys with some off-season time and off-season work. He's going to be a tough cookie because he's strong, very strong, quick. Just the fact of understanding or knowing your place on the mat. And that's okay.
Jarvis went in on a single and then a nice trip to get the takedown. Deaver squaring up. Now Jarvis will just release for the escape. You get the sense early in this duel, John, that the Raiders are going to need to steal one of these lighter weight classes.
Yep.
Jarvis now with the takedown. For a second, looked like he was going to have a turn opportunity.
Now he's got a wing in. Deaver trying to fight that off. 30 seconds left to go. Able to fight it for a second.
We get 2 for the back and then illegal hold. So 6-2, I believe. 24 on the clock.
Deaver showing the strength. 8 seconds to go here.
Jarvis unable to add to the lead. We move to the second. And Deaver, after the deferment, will choose bottom position. Lots of people tuning in here this evening. We do appreciate everyone joining us. Again, we're at Braxton County's Armory for the Region 2 State Duels Qualifier. 4 separate regions. This is Region 2, Roane County, Braxton, Clay, and Lewis. Only the top 2 here tonight will advance to the Greenbrier Resort on February 2nd. Again, Braxton County defeated Roane County in the first duel. The Raiders must win this one and defeat Lewis County next if they choose to advance. Deaver now looking for a reversal here. And he's got it. Jarvis close to the escape. Nice return to the mat by Deaver, showing that strength you talked about.
Deaver got a chance to throw that half in. Looking for the sweep. Didn't have it there yet. 35 seconds left to go here in this second period. Jarvis, though, a very strong wrestler, too. Deaver can't go to his hips. He's got to drive that over.
Deaver's got those toes in the mat looking for a turn. 15 seconds left. Jarvis trying to stay planted on his chest. And Gabe just jumped over to try to grab it, and he'll end up with a reversal. Some back points as well coming. Oh no, that was a pretty early roll there on the back points. Looked like he was at about 90 degrees there. So extra points given. 2 for the reversal, 2 for the back
The back points were a little quick for me.
10-5 moving into the third.
But Deaver showing some promise here in this match. He's got to stay focused and cannot get comfortable here. Down 10-5.
Both wrestlers heading back to the center.
Deaver gets in on the leg.
A crossface by Jarvis.
Gotta fight it, gotta fight it.
And official says close to the edge of the mat. Coach Jarvis animated from his coaching chair. Minute remaining in the third period. Jarvis with the lead.
"41 seconds.
If you're Jarvis, you're trying to show that you're doing something. And not enough movements for the official, so a stall warning or stall given. That was a warning earlier in the second, so a point for Deaver here with 22 on the clock. Jarvis going to have to show a little more movement.
Yeah.
Still, though, 4 points down, you're not going to get that many stalls, so Deaver's going to have to work here.
Work for a takedown and some back points quickly, or do not get himself in a position to get pinned. Got to fight it off there.
And that will end the match. Again, what you mentioned, John, is you don't want to give up a pin. So the end score will be 12-6. That's only a regular victory with 3 points. So you keep it as close as humanly possible, John, and every point will count here as we progress through this matchup. So a loss of 3 points for Roane County. What is the team score at the moment?
So 21-9 right now.
And again, there will be a forfeit for Clay County at 285, so Roane County will have 6 on the board. We won't give that until the end. Forest Co. for Roane County. And who do you have? I've got Wynn scheduled at 144.
Let's see who.
But will it be Coleman?
I think this is Wynn. I think. No. This is Coleman.
So last minute changes.
This is Coleman. Coleman's a very good wrestler too, Drew. He's a freshman. I've watched him wrestle. Very good technical wrestler. Strong.
In on a single on Co. Transitioning to the double. Dumps Co to the side, earns the takedown.
An escape for Forest. This is 144. Right now, Clay County looks to be up on Roane County 21-9. $36 seconds left to go here in the first period. Forest Co down 4-1. Forest doing a good job of trying to fight that and to get points.
No points yet, looking for a tilt. Co rolls to the back. Now some back points coming.
Co fights it. Going to give up some back points, but does not give up the pin.
3. We move into the second period. Entering the second period, Co will defer, and Coleman choosing neutral. Well, with Co being such a technical wrestler, with Coleman being such a technical wrestler, John, you think with Forrest, he's going to have to find some sort of strength advantage.
Yep, some strength and kind of just bull him around a little bit as he shoots in on a single, the same as he did last time, was able to score, switch to a double. Co is still fighting that takedown off. Nothing given up yet.
Co still grabbing a hold of that leg. Oh, very nice fight here from Co.
Yeah.
Able to sprawl out now. See if he can get that arm in on the head. And he does. Avoids the takedown. 35 seconds remaining, second period action.
See if he shoots in on another single. Forrest does a good job of blocking that time, fighting that one off.
15 seconds left. Go in on a double. See if he's got enough time to work up the body here. Very nice job defensively, though, by Coleman.
Yep.
Well, I like the shot. He just went for broke.
He did. He did. It was a nice job as Forrest shot in. He just doesn't understand to keep that pressure on those hips and pop that head out yet. Work up the body. That's going to score you. Coleman was out at didn't wrestle at the Army National Guard duels. I think he had a concussion or something. So both of these guys kind of sucking wind here.
Well, Co choosing neutral here to begin the third with the deficit as it is. And maybe a little bit of confidence after that last shot.
Got to stay in a stance.
And sometimes you get to jumping, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, if you're standing straight up, good wrestler's going to see that. They're gonna bait you right into it. Forrest, though, shoots in on a single, double, something there. Now he's got a chance.
And he will get the takedown. Persistence by Co. And the question is, can he do anything from this top position? Minute 10 remaining in the third.
Got to stay heavy pressured here.
Again, he certainly, John, has the strength.
He does.
The question is technically, can he do something here? Stall warning issued to Coleman. And Coleman immediately says, okay, I'm going to work to my feet.
All right, so Forrest has got 45 seconds here to go. 8-3. Got to be smart, not put himself in a bad position. Score here. He's got the score. Now he can work to try to get some points, and he's doing just so. He is working at it.
He's got the lead down to 3. 25 seconds, though. Time running out on Co. Working on the half.
Should get the stall right there.
And there's another point for stalling. So 7 or 8-6. If he gets a turn here and a couple of points, he could tie it late. Co working hard. 10 seconds left. Looking for a turn. 4, 3, 2, and time is going to run out on Co. Love the effort, though.
Yeah, great match there against a very tough wrestler. We will take that.
Valiant effort in a comeback attempt by Co. And a loss of just 8-6, so a 3-point loss. But again, if you're Roane County right now, it's go time. You got to get some wins, and you need some mat slaps.
Yes, and I like our matchup right here. So this is Win. They've moved him around.
At 150 win for Clay County, and Mac Webb, the freshman, for Roane County.
Mac has been on his game recently, pinning people, so we like that.
Coming off a great victory in a championship first place finish at the St. Mary's Invite. the alumni tournament. St. Mary's. Webb in on a single. Earns the takedown. Keeping updated on basketball action. Boys team down 51-30 after 3 quarters, according to Athletic Director Toby Ford. Lady Raiders leading 45-23 after 3 periods.
Toby's kind of like the information station himself.
He is. I'm glad he's joining us on WVRC. Caution issued on Webb early to early to win on bottom position.
Webb doing a good job working, keeping both wrists. Now looking for a half. Wynn's trying to go with that. Nothing yet. Wynn is the wrestler that usually wrestles 157, so they've changed some things here. Now it looks like Mack has got himself into a spot that he can get a cradle locked in. He's going to try to roll that.
Rolling through, and he's got the cradle, and he's got a pin. Right there it is. Oh, wow.
Oh, come on.
The pin was in. There it is. A very, very important pin for Mack Webb. Much needed by Roane County as they are attempting a comeback here.
So now Bradley Mace at 157.
So what does that make the score, team score at the moment?
24-15.
24-15 Clay County. Now Coach Jarvis is over at the scores table. He's questioning who's coming up for Clay County now. They've got so many different wrestlers here. They've moved around on us. I'm not even going to look at our original schedule, our original lineup. We know for Roane County it's Bradley Mace.
Bradley Mace. We call him Mudbog.
Mace quickly in on a shot, and quickly 2. Well, he knows how important points are for Roane County. I'm sure Coach Jarvis and Coach Mack have mentioned that to each wrestler as they are heading to the mat.
Bradley did a nice job of a takedown. Now he's working, trying to get a wing or trying to get something in here. Still working. 1:20 left to go here in the first period. Working to get that half.
Got the opposite wrist control. Had it for a second.
Get double wrist, run that, shelf it up on the hip. Keep on walking it.
Mace, with those toes in the ground, young man. Keep moving it, and he's got a pin opportunity, and he's got a big one. A big pin for Bradley Mace.
Nice job, Bradley.
6 more for the Raiders. And I'm going to keep asking you each time, John.
So that's going to make it 24-21.
And again, Roane County does have a 6-point forfeit coming to them at 285. So at 165, Leland Schaefer for Roane County.
Leland Schaefer, Dawson Chandler. Dawson, guy that's wrestled with us for a long time as well. Wrestled for the youth junior Walton team that we had out there. Good matchup here with he and Leland. Leland's been having success, and Dawson both having success here at 165.
Chess match to begin the first period. Both wrestlers looking for some wrist control.
115, nothing given up yet.
And the two will reset in the center. Nice shot attempt, good sprawl by Schaefer.
Under a minute. Nobody wanting to give up anything here. They are feeling each other out. Who's going to get the first opportunity? Who makes the first mistake?
I say they're being cautiously aggressive.
Yes. Coach Mack talked about that before we left the locker room today.
Deep double leg shot now for Dawson. And Dawson with 15 seconds left with the first takedown of the match.
Two, one, and that is the period.
Very good and close match after the first period. Schaefer defers. Dawson will choose bottom position as we begin the second. And every point is monumental in this duels match. Dawson grabbing on the head there. Had Schaefer in a tough position quickly. Leland trying to get back into a better position. Dawson, though, going to get this reversal. Dawson went for broke, grabbing that head. Now he's got Schaefer turned. Leland in a tough position here.
Leland trying to fight off bottom, and Dawson just completely covering him up here. But Leland doing a good job of holding on, fighting it. Got a chance to get out, and he does.
And now he'll roll. Now Schaefer with an opportunity. Had a chance for a half for a second there. There's back points coming.
Seven, 44 seconds to go here in the second period. Things got really...
It was craziness that time. It looked like Schaefer was dead to rights. And then he rolled Dawson over. Now Dawson with the turn. Dawson again has Schaefer in a bad place. And a pin. Oh, man, just a tough position. Schaefer avoided it the first time, couldn't do it the second. And a big pin and big points late in the duel.
So that makes it 30 to 21 by my calculations.
Good match, though, between those two. You could see how evenly matched they are.
Yeah.
Schaefer, well, he had a really nice crazy turn there after he looked like he was done for. Almost had a pin ready.
Yeah.
Got it down to 7-5. And we got Grayson Steele ready to go. Is there going to be a match?
There is. So this guy's dropping down from 190 to wrestle Grayson at 175. It's a part of the strategy of the coaches of Clay County.
Steele ready to go to work here. And it's 0 hour for the Raiders. They need pins, and they need a lot of them. See if Grayson can help the cause here. Still looking for a 2 at least.
Nothing given up yet.
And now the 2.
Grayson looking for a cradle.
One minute going by here in the first. Still working hard, looking for a cradle. Somebody tell Coach Jarvis down in front. Getting a very good look at the crouched position over the last couple of matches
right.
for Coach Jarvis.
Grayson looking here to get some back points if he can get him turned. 35 seconds left to go here in this the first period. Grayson Steele up 2-0.
Looking to roll a cradle again. Now transitioning. 15 seconds left. Short time in the first. And it will be a 2-0 lead as we move to the second. Was it Quinn?
It's Quinn, yeah.
And if you're looking for Quinn right now at the moment, and you're talking with your head coach, the head coach is saying you fight off everything and you try to make this, if it's a loss, a 3-point loss, nothing more. Meanwhile, if you're Coach Jarvis, you're in the ear of Grayson Steele saying, we got to have it. We got to have everything. Steele looking for another takedown here to begin the second. And he'll have 2.
Not much action from bottom. Quinn looking not to give anything up as Grayson
looking for a roll here.
Corkscrew in on him.
And now he's got a pin opportunity. He is pinned. There it is. Wow. I obviously can't see that other side. Now he's going to adjust. A minute to work with here. This is where the methodical nature is good for Grayson Steele. And there's a big pin for Gray Bob, a massive, massive pin. So a big pin for Steele. And you know I'm going to ask you, John, just go ahead and do it.
So 27 right now for Roane County. 30-27 right now. 30-27 Clay County. 190, 215, and 285 left to go.
So if you get to 285, that gives them 3. That makes it 33-30. Is that correct?
So now Leo Rogers is going to wrestle at 190. So the strategy of Jarvis
taking hold now.
Taking hold.
Well, I've quit looking at the lineups completely.
So Leo Rogers here going to wrestle at 190.
And they will bump
Lane
Watson to 215. So again, it is 30-27.
30-27
in favor of Clay County.
Clay. Roane County still has the 285 forfeit.
which would be 33-30 Roane County. If you get a victory by pin at 2:15 possibly, that's 39-30. Here's Rogers looking for a turn here. Rogers got a headlock there. See if he's got enough strength to make the turn. Rogers looking to try to turn with everything he's got now. Digging in. Toes in the mat. There's the turn. And there's the 2. See if Rogers can pull him back towards the mat. Oh, and he loses the headlock. Boy, so close. He had the headlock. Is he going to get any back points is the question. They will not give Rogers any back points, but a takedown. Shoo, Rogers right there with a nice little toss.
So see what Leo can do here. Now Leo working here some. I think this fella's name is Hamrick here.
Rogers using a little strength there. Short time in the first. And be careful, don't want to self-pin here. And there's a nice move transitioning into a pin opportunity, and there it is. How about Leo Rogers, the freshman?
Nice job controlling his body, rolling through.
Go ahead and tell me, John.
So right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So up, Roane County's up 33-30.
And they're going to get the forfeit at 20 or at 285, so that does it.
So a forfeit win for Lane at 215.
That moves Roane County to 39-30.
So now they've moved Freeland, or now Freeland doesn't get the forfeit. Lane got the forfeit, and now he's got the 215 bout.
So nonetheless, Roane County with a 39-30 lead. No matter what, Roane County will survive here. I like the strategy.
A lot of strategy
on both sides there.
All sorts.
So the Raiders will now improve to 1-1 in the duel, and they need only try to take care of Lewis County. And if so, they have punched a nice little ticket to the Greenbrier.
Yeah.
Big victory over Leo Rogers. Wow.
Yeah, that was a nice one. Both guys given a filling out process.
.45 seconds left in the first. Feeling out process here at the 285.
Freeland trying to get a leg.
Short time here.
I was saying, grab the elbow. It's a thing with big guys. Wasn't ready to. And there's the time. 0-0 here in the end of the first period.
Finals for basketball for Toby Ford. Final at St. Mary's. Roane County's boys team falling 59-25. Lady Raiders victorious over Webster County 67-36. Pin opportunity here.
Brendan does a good job of fighting that off.
Very, very nice. $5-0 though. Nice job, Freeland avoiding the pin. So we'll see if he can work from this now.
Yeah. Chance just to get himself out, get to his base. Grab that elbow.
And there is the pin to finish it off. And by my calculations, John Penna, 39-36. I will let you do the final.
36.
I'll let you do all the calculations.
39.
39-38, Roane County over
39-36.
39-36 over Clay County. So Roane County has one more to go here. It'll be Roane County and Lewis County squaring up next. It will be Clay County and Braxton County ready to go after here in just a minute. We're going to take a break to get set to go here in the final of the duels of the Region 2 state dual matches here in just a minute.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The leaves are turning colors, and our absolute favorite time of the year to list a home is in the fall with Mother Nature in all its glory. I'm Taylor May. I'm Jordan Spears.
And I'm Mike Greenlee, broker for Old Fences Realty.
Contrary to what the news is telling you, we are having a fantastic year in home sales. Banks are eager to lend money and let us help you through this complicated process and make it look easy.
Call our phenomenal team to list today. That's Old Fences Realty.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia Waterfall, keeping you styling and profiling. Pinnis Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Pinnis Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218.
Visit Phoenix Nutrition at 225 Main Street in Spencer. Try our awesome drinks. It'll only take one sip to find out what we're all about. We offer loaded teas to jumpstart your day. All of our teas are sugar-free with just 24 calories. We have such a wide variety of combinations you may never try the same drink twice. Phoenix offers protein shakes and protein coffees as well. We are open Tuesday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Follow us on Facebook at Phoenix Nutrition, Instagram at phoenix.nutrition.wv, and come visit us at 225 Main Street in Spencer. Proud supporter of all Roane County Raiders.
Family medicine is like a bridge, moving you from one side where you need vaccinations, screenings, and medical advice to the other where you receive essential care to remain healthy and active. I'm Caitlin McDonald, a nurse practitioner at Roane General Hospital, and I'm here to help you cross that bridge to a healthier life. I'm accepting patients of all ages at Roane General Medical Clinic and Southern Roane Medical Clinic, offering family medicine, care you can trust close to home. Merry Christmas from the staff of Stats Pharmacy. We are here to help you with your holiday shopping needs. We have new holiday lighted vases and lanterns from Stony Creek in a variety of styles, including cardinals, snowmen, and farm scenes. We also have evergreen house and garden flags. A large selection of ornaments, farmhouse decor, and wreaths are also available. Best wishes from your friends at Stats Pharmacy, located in Spencer. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a joyful New Year.
Ridgetop Rentals, located at 3502 Clay Road in Spencer, West Virginia, is the place to go for all your equipment needs. We have tractors, dozers, backhoes, excavators, termites, air compressors, straw blowers, generators, jackhammers, torpedo heaters, and much more. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. You can check us out on the web at ridgetoprentals.machinerytrader.com. Follow us on Facebook at Ridgetop Rentals LLC, or you can call us today at 304-908-2004 or 304-927-1418. Ridgetop Rentals is a proud supporter of all Roane County athletics. Let's go Raiders!
It's cold outside. Better check that propane tank. Star Weld behind Spencer Middle School will fill your tank when you bring it in. Star Weld also checks your tank for safety to see if it's damaged or dangerous in any way. Don't trade for someone else's grungy tank. We fill yours. Safety, 7 days a week, and service. Shop Star Weld for propane, welding gases, and supplies. Let Star Weld fire you up. Behind Spencer Middle School, dial 927-2520 or stop today.
We welcome you back to the Braxton County Armory. We're getting ready to go here in the third duel, Roane County and Lewis County, alongside John Penna. I'm Andrew Miller. A big victory, John, for the Raiders in the last duel over Clay County. It was down to the end.
Yeah, it was a strategy win, and Clay County did everything that they could to get us in tough situations. Roane County wrestlers were able to get wins when they needed to, and at big ones at that. You know, Mac Webb with a nice win, pin. Grayson Steele with a very tough match and a nice pin. There are going to be some matches here for Roane County. Everybody stays where they are. There's going to be a couple really good matches. I think that the 175 matchup between Grayson Steele and Tallhammer, that's going to be a very good one, Norman Tallhammer. And then at 190, Lane has already wrestled Parsons from Lewis, but it was a closer match, and they matched up at the Gary Bender. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. Lower weights for Roane County. Noah Penn is going to get a forfeit here at 106.
And you look at Lewis County, and they have at the moment 106, 157, 165. Roane County without the 113. So the first matchup we will see is 120 pounds. Tyson Penna and Andrig from Lewis County. Again, that's what we have.
Yes,
into this.
That's probably going to be the case.
And the way wrestling goes, you just never know who is coming up next.
Yes.
So Roane County has defeated Clay County, and it was by the hair of their head. 39-36 was the final between those two. Now, if you're looking at Clay County and Braxton County, Clay County needs to defeat Braxton County in this third and final duel with the host to advance to the state dual championships on February 2nd, held at the Greenbrier. Roane County, again, after losing to Braxton County, they needed to win both Clay County and Lewis County, so they've set themselves up at least with a chance.
Yes.
Appreciate everyone for tuning into our live stream. If you're tuning in from Clay County or from Braxton County or Lewis County, if you're fans, we do invite you to please follow us on our social media. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook.
Watching a good 120 match over here on Mat 1 with Morris and Landon Delwart. Delwart bumped up to 26 to get the forfeit against Roane County, or else he would have been wrestling Tyson Penna. His older brother, Caden, has wrestled Tyson numerous times throughout. Good match, 2-2.
In a bit of a holding pattern here.
Everybody's getting their paperwork right. So apparently school is already canceled for tomorrow in Roane County.
I imagine with the proclamation from Governor Jim Justice that came out just a little bit ago, John, state of emergency, you're probably going to see another windfall of cancellations. I hear that Roane County, though, is going to be doing distance learning tomorrow.
That'll be a first in our household since COVID.
I do appreciate everyone joining us. It says Alaska appreciates the feed from WVRC.
All right.
Somebody.
Is it somebody actually in Alaska or just in Roane County that feels like it's Alaska?
I'm not sure. One of the two.
Noah Penna here at 106 with a forfeit.
Okay, so there we go. We've got the 106. I think the official a little jumpy on the gun there. He already did the 113, I think, for the Minutemen. Maybe, or are we going to have ourselves a match?
Maybe double forfeits, maybe Noah wrestling at 113. Coach Jarvis, you got to let us know these things.
I have no clue what's happening. I don't think Coach Jarvis does. He's heading over to the scores table. What we have is a forfeit for Penna and a forfeit for 113.
Okay, so now 1 minute on the clock. This is just an exhibition match that they're going to wrestle. Noah's going to go in for the single, so we're going to go ahead and score this out, Drew.
Go ahead and get the 6 on both sides for 106 and 113.
106 113.
And we'll just score this one as a catch weight.
So 2-0, excuse me, right now. No, in a tough spot. Fighting it.
Bridging up nicely. 3 back points. So I'm looking at the 113 for Lewis Stewart.
Sounds right. Stewart.
Well, it's good to get these youngsters just a match no matter what, even though it's just a exhibition. Won't count against or for anyone's record. Into the second period quickly. Stewart in on a shot.
Counting down. 30 seconds left to go here. Second period.
You can see the size difference nonetheless.
Yep.
For Stewart with a very long
No, fighting it off. Trying to fight it.
And we'll move to the third. 3 more points coming on. Into the third. Choosing neutral. See if Penn has got something up his sleeve here. His arm sleeve, that is.
He's got an arm sleeve. Might be a little bit too big, but it's the smallest size we could get.
It's been really one of the highlights of this season to watch the freshman Noah Penna. Just one of the youngsters who comes in as a freshman. Really, I'm not sure that I had much expectations for him, just because not a lot of time on the mat in his career, but he has really done a great job to help and sustain that 106-pound
He has. He's
class.
He's won some good matches, placed in some tournaments. As a dad, I'm very proud of him. Don't want to brag on guys too much and give him a big head, but very proud of him and love what he's done to help this team out this season so far.
So if you just joined us here, Roane County needs to defeat Lewis County in this duel to advance as one of the top 2 seeds and advance to the state duels meet at the Greenbrier Resort February 2nd. Roane County defeated Clay County in a close one, 39-36. At the beginning of this one, Penna with a forfeit at 106, a forfeit at 113 for Stewart, and then they catch weight each other.
Yep.
And had an exhibition. So now we're at 120.
So I think what's going on here is they're trying to see if Tommy Evans is going to wrestle. That's what Lewis County is trying to do. So they're holding off on sending anybody out to wrestle 120. And that would be Tyson Penna. So if they don't have a 26 here, then it may end up being.
I mean, it shows that they have a 126.
They have a 120 and a 126 both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Penna will not wrestle. So Penna gets a forfeit at 120. So you can go ahead and add 6 more to Roane County, and we will move to 126. Now what we have is Barnes listed for Lewis County. And Tommy Evans for Roane County again. He is taken 2 red shirts, medical forfeits. But he will wrestle here this one.
He's up 2-0 right now. So Roane County with the 12-6 lead after the forfeit.
Evans, it would be nice not only to have him on the mat here for this match, if he could get himself a victory and a pin here, that would be huge for the Raiders. And there it is. Wow. So after forfeiting the first 2 matches, gutting it out nicely is Tommy Evans and getting Roane County a big set of points.
Yeah, you got to tip your cap to Tommy Evans there. Coming in off of an injury. So Roane County up 18-6, 132. Luke Borum. Luke Borum has put a ton of time into wrestling here throughout this offseason, Drew, and it's showing. He's winning a lot of good matches this year. Jimmy Lance works in on a single.
Lance.
Almost a chance to score.
Looking to try to get Borum off balance. Transitioning that single to a double. Now back to a single. Now Borum very nicely transitioned.
Jimmy Lance with a chance to get some points there, wasn't able to get that.
Lance back to his feet temporarily. Left himself open, though, for a cradle opportunity for Borum. And Borum will earn the pin.
So that's going to make it 18-12. 18-12 with another very good wrestler here for Lewis at 138. That's going to be Bush, Trenton Bush's younger brother, Colby Bush, maybe, I believe.
And Gabe Deaver. And again, there are 2 scheduled forfeits coming up here for Lewis County. They do not have a 57 or a 65, so they need all the points they can get.
Mm-hmm. Could tie things up here. And that's what Lewis is looking to do.
Quick takedown for Bush to begin the match. Well, Deaver had a really nice battle and a match against Clay County.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as did Forrest Co, who's coming up next as well.
Yeah, both guys did a great job of giving themselves a chance, opportunities in both of those matches.
"20 seconds left in the first. Bush just holding on to top position here, riding. Nice job by Deaver to avoid any possible turns. And we'll move to the second period, 2-0 the lead. And Deaver going to choose bottom position. Now Bush working a tilt on Deaver.
Locked in pretty tight. Deaver does a good job, though, of getting that out.
Again, showing the strength. Back points coming nonetheless, 2 at least. And there are the 2. Nice job by Gabe, though, to avoid the pin. Bush now with a wing in. Toes in the mat trying to turn. Here comes the points.
Lewis County coaching staff knows the points that they need here to try to beat Roane County as Deaver fights that off.
3 more, though. Now 7-0. 45 seconds left in the second. Deaver battling valiantly from bottom position here. Another tilt, some points coming. 2 more. Well, Deaver fighting here, and again, John, as you mentioned, even if he is unable to come back in this match, you'd love to see him not take a pin at least.
Yes.
Every set of points counts on both sides.
5 seconds to go.
And he will make it out of the second period. Now Bush going to choose neutral. He needs points at least, he says.
Yeah. So looking for the 5-point tech, possibly.
Deaver shaking out his left arm. They've taken a bit of elbow issues. Now Deaver called for the stalling. Deaver working in on that little double leg for a second. Bush with the throw. Minute 40 left here in the third. Deaver stroking around, taking himself a shot. Avoids that throw. Very nice by Deaver there after getting the stall call. He has taken 2 shot attempts.
Yeah.
Showing movement.
Hopefully the official takes note.
Now he's going to get whistled for another stalling. Well, Deaver still battling here, 56 seconds remaining. And Deaver, though, with the stall call now, he has got to move and circle. He cannot go backwards. If he does, official will be ready to call another one, another point, another point.
Yeah.
40 seconds left. Deaver on a half shot, and now re-shots and the takedown. 30 seconds left.
Deaver's looking to Coach Jarvis With about 25 seconds left to go here in the third period. Bush is going to try everything he can to get a pin here.
15 seconds left. Bush taking a look back over his shoulder at the time. And this is going to be huge. If Deaver can stay on belly, even if he takes one more, and he doesn't, so it's only going to be 4.
Yeah.
A major decision, and that's a big deal for Deaver.
Great fight against a very tough opponent.
So that limits the points for Lewis County. I am going to ask you again, John, to keep us updated on the team score.
So right now it looks like Roane County is up 18-16.
Now Forest Co. at 144. What I have listed is Paget.
Okay, both of these guys matched up at the Gary Bender Invitational. With the Raider Cup. Forest had opportunities in the match to win, but ended up losing late in that match.
See if he has had a chance to develop a little more experience over the last month and a half. Of course, as you mentioned, John, he has been out a bit.
Yep, just starting to get some wind back. He wrestled a great match last match against Clay County, and then was able to get a pin against Braxton County. So good things for him. Let's see what he's trying to set up.
One minute gone by in period number 1. Again, if you're just joining us, Roane County needs to defeat Lewis County in this duel. If they do, they will advance as one of the top 2 teams out of Region 2 in Class Double Single A. Heading to the State Duels Tournament at the Greenbrier on February 2nd.
This was a goal. Once again, Drew, they talked about this beginning of the season, that this was a goal that we looked. Nice shot.
Went in deep and dumped sideways. Did Forest Co. Very nice late takedown here in period number 1. And you got to stay on top here with short time. You don't want to give up those little 1-point escapes at the end of rounds that makes what's left of Coach Jarvis's hair fall out.
I thought you were going to say get lighter.
5 seconds left. Paget to his feet, though. And no time left, but he will give up the escape. Better than the alternative, though,
Yep.
John. Go to first. And Paget choosing bottom position to begin the second period. Quickly to his feet. Return to the mat.
Nice job by Forrest of pulling that back down. Potentially dangerous.
Point given. And the match even now at 2 apiece.
My calculations were wrong. It was 18-14, Drew.
Okay.
18-14, Roane County up by 4. This weight class 144. So still quite a few matches to come.
Imagine a quick escape here. Now leads 3-2. In on a shot. Co trying to sprawl out. Trying to utilize it with the strength that he has, and he will get another takedown.
So he's going to take the lead, looking for what I thought was a cradle. Coach Jarvis can't see because of him.
Minute going by in the second. Co now back in front after the nice takedown.
Another chance to suck him back. Forrest does a good job of that, keeping him down. Nothing given up yet.
And Padgett being very active off of the restarts, getting to his feet a couple of times. 40 seconds left here in the second.
Nice.
Walking in on a cradle now, and boy, he's got a pin if you get down there. Wow, took the official a bit of time to get there, but once he did, Co with a really nice pin.
Co goes 2-1 tonight here from Braxton County. Nice job, young man. 44 with a pin. So 24-14, Roane County with a lead. Now 150 gets the forfeit.
Well, they had a 150 listed here, but apparently not. So 150 Mac Webb with a forfeit, 157 Bradley Mace with a forfeit, 165 Leland Schaefer with a forfeit, and that's basically, John, going to put this one out of reach, I think.
I believe so.
So unfortunately for the fans who wanted to see Mac Webb, I did find out it's Uncle Eric who is out in Alaska, originally from Spencer.
Awesome.
Tuning in. I do apologize. We thought that Mac was going to get another opportunity. He does not, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So we move up to 175. And Grayson Steele.
Norman Tallhammer for Lewis. Both fellows very strong wrestlers. Grayson got a nice bar there.
Tallhammer, the first shot attempt. Grayson looking for a counter, and he's got himself a takedown.
Headgear comes off. The official calls it. 1:08 left to go here in the first period. Grayson Steele of Roane County up 2-0. Like you said, Drew, this is probably going to lock it up for Roane County. 24 more points added to their already lead. Tallhammer went to reach back. Looking to switch here, and he gets it. Grayson's going to go right back to work. So 2-2.
Reversal for Tallhammer. 35 seconds left in the first.
Grayson with a Granby try.
Did not get rolled all the way over. Tallhammer caught him.
Got stuck. Grayson's going to try to work to get himself out, and he does.
Very nicely.
Escaped a tough position. I can hear William Steele right now, and he's not even here yelling.
2 for the near fall points, but immediately taken back by Steele on the reversal. So we're tied at 4 apiece, and we will enter the second. Nice first period match between Tallhammer from Lewis County and Roane County's Grayson Steele. Tallhammer choosing bottom position to begin.
Grayson, a strong wrestler. Tallhammer the same. Grayson looks to try to pull him back. Both guys working, looking for another switch. Not there.
Looking for a tilt now. Tallhammer able to avoid. Stays flat on his chest. Minute going by in the second. Steele now looking for a turn.
Nothing given up. Tallhammer's going to fight that. .50 seconds left to go here in the second period.
Still trying to roll those wrists.
Get a chance. Tallhammer tries to pull that down to the mat. Grayson does a good job of not allowing it. Tight waist here by Grayson Steele.
Now stepping over is Tallhammer reaching back and immediately let go of that one as he realized that was not where he wanted to be.
Thought Grayson was going to be able to work up the body there. Was not able to.
15 seconds left in the second. Steele trying to ride out the period. And he's been active on top position. He's tried for a couple of rolls, a tilt. Very nice ride out here in the second, so we will move to the third. And Steele, not sure if he wanted to choose bottom position, but his coaches said you're gonna. And you are tied 4 apiece, so 1 point could be a big difference. Both wrestlers moving. Who did the caution get
green
listed on? Steele now
Nice
looking
job.
for a reversal. Nice.
Just using those hips, using that momentum as Tallhammer tries to hit another switch. Grayson does a good job of keeping that tight waist in. Tallhammer goes for it again, but then Grayson is going to follow, and that's what you're taught to do. Tallhammer's going to try to crash that elbow to the ground. Grayson gave up that half.
Very nice match between these two.
Tallhammer's trying to keep that elbow down as Grayson had that half in.
My Coach Jarvis just retains his position in front of my camera. Right at the edge of the mat, Tallhammer looked like he may have a reversal opportunity. 40 seconds left in the match.
Tries to hit that switch again. 35 seconds to go here in the period. Grayson still up 6-4. Tallhammer's going to throw everything at him that he can. Grayson's trying to spiral right here. About 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds remaining. An escape is okay. A reversal is not.
Yes.
Now 6 seconds left. Boy, Steele on top for 2 periods, has wrestled tremendously, and he is going to ride it out. He rode the entirety of the second period, John, from top position, gets the takedown early in the third, and earns a big victory.
So right now, Roane County with 45 points, 45-14. Another good matchup here at 190, Lane Watson. And I believe this is Parsons from Lewis. Regional matchup.
Although the final score was relatively separate, that first match between he and Elijah Moore from Braxton County, pretty darn and fun to watch.
Yes.
Quickly a stall called on Parsons. Stall warning.
Going to be pretty quiet here. Got an injury going on the other mat.
Two wrestlers back to the middle of the mat. Watson in on double leg. Parsons working up off the head, back to his feet. Well, good defense here by Parsons at the moment. 45 seconds left of the first.
Lane going to work here, trying to get some work in.
And again, already a stall on Parsons, so he needs to be careful about this because Watson, as we know, is not going to stop.
Yeah.
Moving forward. He's going to continue these half shots and shots. There's a half shot by Parsons. 10 seconds left in the first. And we'll end the first period, no score. Watson going to choose bottom position, so there will be some action coming here now with Watson on bottom position here.
Chance to get some scoring.
And caution on Parsons. Quick sit out for Watson. Going to look to reverse. Does. Boy, very quick move. Lane with the first points of the match here to begin the second period.
Double thigh. Double thigh pry right there to keep him down.
Looking for a tilt now. Here comes the counts. 2 seconds. 2 back points.
Super deep tight waist there.
Wants to continue to try to hold on to wrist control. Return to the mat nicely. Minute going by here in the second period. Watson leading 4-0. A takedown and, a reversal and back points. Hard cross face. Parsons rolling through. Watson let him do it. And now in a pin position, and there it is. Just that quickly, Watson can do that to you.
Yeah, you put yourself in a bad situation there, and Lane's going to take advantage of that. All right, now we've got Leo Rogers 215 and Carson.
How about Leo Rogers' victory in that Clay County match late?
Mm-hmm.
A pin late to secure the victory. When you think about that, he doesn't win that match, and then a pin coming from the 285 match.
That's true. That's true.
Things are switched around.
Mm-hmm.
So Rogers with a huge victory.
Rogers giving up a lot of size here in this match, but just a freshman right now, Drew. I think his future is very, very bright in this sport.
Carson with a takedown to begin the match. Again, folks, if you're hearing a lot of very silent breaths here, there is an injury over on the left mat to a Clay County wrestler and been down for a bit, and so thoughts and prayers with that young wrestler. Obviously a significant enough injury that they are just going to try to keep that young man stabilized. So
right now, Leo Rogers down 2-0. 45 seconds left to go here in the first period. Doing a good job of fighting off the big man, Carson.
30 seconds left. Well, the Raiders successful, though. They came here as the 7th-ranked team in the state in Class AA. Just a couple of spots behind number 5 Braxton County, 1 spot ahead of number 8 Clay County. Braxton defeating Roane County in the first duel. Roane County victorious, close, against their nemesis, Clay County. And here they have opened up a large lead over Lewis County with just 2 matches remaining. Second period coming here.
Carson quickly hits the switch.
Shows bottom position to begin the second period. And a reversal.
Leo Rogers, though, very tough kid. Excited to see what he'll do football season next year as well. He's got a shot to be one of those guys that steps in and fills in for maybe Jacob Bunner on the O-line.
You know, talking with the coaching staff of Roane County's football program, they're very high on him after the success he had on the limited time that the JV had this year. But again, just looking at his build, if he commits himself to the weight room, the sky's the limit for that young man as a sophomore next year. And again, as you mentioned, there will be some shoes to fill with Bunner, the two-way starter, offensive and defensive line. That's a big set of shoes to need to be filled.
Well, you know, in the time that Leo got on defense, his motor was there. I mean, it was there, and he was constantly moving. And I think wrestling is a big part of why he understands the balances and those different things. He was impressive. I mean, I seen him get a couple sacks and stuff. So
I know I've seen you share some, what do they call them, memes about wrestling is so good for not just linemen, although it is extremely good for linemen.
Yeah. But
all football players, but definitely linemen.
Definitely linemen, but, I mean, you think about it, Ray Lewis, one of the best to ever do it. Leo goes down with a pin there, but Ray Lewis, one of the best to ever play linebacker, very high on wrestling. Not only him, but Blake Corum, the running back for Michigan, the national champion running back, Michigan. The guys that beat Ohio State 3 years in a row, Michigan. Hopefully Jamie Rolfes is
listening. I hate Ohio State, but I feel dirty for having rooted for Michigan in that one game. So we'll move to the 285-pound weight class. Tyson Freeland, speaking of having good years as an offensive and defensive lineman, Freeland really came through this year, clutch for the football team. His opponent, Davison, from Lewis County. See if Freeland can get himself a victory here this evening.
Yeah, he hasn't had an easy night, that's for sure.
And he's missed some time as well, has a lot of the wrestling crew for Roane County at different times.
Freeland's one of those guys last year came onto the scene as a wrestler, and it did help his football, I believe, understanding, the balance and all those kind of things, but wasn't able to be in the wrestling room very much in the off season, and I think that he needs to really focus on maybe getting a little bit more time in there this off season. I think it is going to do nothing but help him, because he was right there at the end of that match of being the third place guy in the region, finished fourth, qualified for the state tournament, but a little bit more time on the mat. I think this year earlier, it would have been a different story for him. Now he's coming along, but I like the off-season stuff that we have going on at Alpha that gives our wrestlers an opportunity to get a lot better.
Both wrestlers throughout this first period looking for head control, and we will end the first with no score. And Toby Ford, he said, Michigan won the national championship, ? Huh? Thanks for the info.
Toby, if you're listening in, ask Jamie who won. Ask Jamie Rothfuss who won the national championship. That team that beat Bama.
Davison choosing bottom position to begin the second.
Freeland doing a good job of pressuring. Here he's got to stay heavy.
He's trying to pick that ankle for a second, couldn't get a hold of it. Davison to his feet. And he will break away for the first point.
Freeland, taller guy, still very nimble on his feet. At the National Guard duels, he took a nice double leg shot and did well.
Going to try to get Davison off balance here at the edge of the mat. Gets behind, trying to pull Davison. Davison's basically trying to run out of the mat that time.
Got two there for that.
So the takedown. And two bigs heading towards the coaching staff.
Somebody stop them. They're going to go through that garage door.
Big old freight train of meat heading towards the coaching staffs. .40 seconds left in the second period. 2-1 the lead for Tyson Freeland. Davison back to his feet. Rolls into Freeland, who lost his footing, and now Freeland in a pin position. Short time, 5 seconds left, and Davison earns the pin. Well, Freeland loses the match, but the war is Roane County's as they will win the duel. And that is the big deal because the Raiders, John, after the very close victory over Clay County, run away with here the third duel after losing to Braxton again. Roane County wins 2 of the 3, and that means the Raiders have punched their tickets to the state duels tournament at the Greenbrier Resort on the 2nd of February.
Hey man, looking forward to that. That was a goal of the group, the kids, and very proud of them, proud of their effort Freeland looks to still be a little shook up. Maybe breath knocked out of him there just a little bit.
Final score of the third duel?
51-28 is what I had.
So Roane County 2 of 3 here tonight. And that will be good enough to be one of the top 2 teams in Region 2 of the State Duels Qualifier. Raiders headed to the Greenbrier Resort on the 2nd of February. That will do it for us here this evening. We appreciate everyone having joined us on our live feeds on YouTube and Facebook here on WVRC. For all of us here at WVRC, John Penna, my color commentator. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a safe weekend out there, folks.
Get those milk sandwiches.